I don't really remember a time in my life that I wasn't just like 100% moto. Like all my earliest memories as a kid it's all motocross and just riding in general. The second that I was like 2 years old, we pulled the training wheels off my little bicycle and I just went ripping down the driveway and like never looked back. I was always definitely a little bit more into the free ride aspect of it and just going out in the desert and carving jumps out of the hills and kind of doing that with my buddies, and that kind of evolved into my career now, where that's what we're doing now, is going out and free riding and trail riding and camping and just having a blast out here.
That'd be a big one, but it'd be sick. Just sketchy run out.
I've been riding pretty much my whole life. My dad rode, so I grew up going riding with my dad, my brother, and we were riding all the time. We did it for fun, but then we started chasing the racing and doing the racing stuff, and that's kind of where my career took me, was to racing Supercross and doing that stuff. But I really do enjoy getting out and really just going on a soul ride and kind of not having anything to think about, not chasing the lap times. You're just kind of riding for yourself. It was cool to get out here and just have no direction, you're just kind of going wherever you want to go.
Say hello to everyone at camp.
I've never been to Caneville, and getting out there, the place is insane. Honestly, probably my favorite place I've ever ridden to this day. I've been to Ocotillo and stuff. It's like Ocotillo on steroids. Like for as far as you can see, this like beautiful landscape. You know, kid in a candy store. I'm like, oh look, jump there, jump there, jump there. Definitely hitting something new is always fun but scary. But, you get those butterflies and you get the adrenaline pumping and blood flow. And always nerve-wracking going first though.
I'm a little nervous on the gap. That's a pretty good one. Is Tyler gonna go for it? Tyler just sends his first jump is a 100-foot blind jump. You can't even see the landing.
It was pretty fucking big. I went a little long, like real long. first memory on a bike was I was at preschool, and for my 4th birthday, I got a PW50, and as soon as I got that thing out of the present, like instantly started it and just took off, just literally wide open. Just arm all the way down, fully twisted, and I'm surprised I didn't toss it away, but yeah, that was the first memory. As soon as I got my first like dirt bike, it was a KX60, and first thing I did, and I started jumping, like that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to go do flat track anymore and turn left in circles, so I just, yeah, that's all, like I said, all I wanted to do was jump from that point forward and race. Game on ever since.
The rock features here in Moab are insane. They're huge rocks, up, down. It was kind of like a skate park for motorcycles, for any kind of bikes. It's kind of like a maze out there. You don't know exactly what's on the backside of some of these rocks, but you ride up to the top and then you peek over it, you're like, oh man, like it's a whole nother obstacle, and it's kind of never ending. It was, as far as you could see, just rocks and rocks.
Riding for me, going out with my buddies in the hills and just being able to get away from everything, and like that's the cool thing about like going free riding, is like you're usually out by yourself in the middle of nowhere, whether it be like Caneville or Ritchie, and you can ride some single track and everything just day-to-day nonsense that you have to deal with disappears, and it's literally just you and your motorcycle. I mean, for me, like it just takes everything away, like kind of calming and relaxing. Like I don't really get a huge adrenaline rush or anything from riding. It's more just like that focus that you get is just takes everything else away. That's the cool part about like just motorcycles in general, is it gets you away from everything. You got to focus on what's right in front of you and nothing else.
Racing is stressful, it's a stressful situation, and like we ride dirt bikes to have fun, so free riding is like the best. You know, it doesn't matter where or when. You just get out with your homies and go and shred. It's kind of like clears your mind a little bit. nothing like it, that's for sure. You know, you put that helmet on and everything else goes out the window. You're not thinking of anything but what you're doing at the time. And it just so happens to be something that's one of the funnest things, in my opinion, that you can do in life. And then I get to do it and, you know, make ends meet and meet cool people and go cool places. And stoked on 2 wheels, forever 2 wheels.
Give it about an hour. We're gonna need 2 hands for this thing. You have to do what? You have to do with your limits. Yeah, if you're gonna